Hi everybody, welcome to another SD Weekly with us. Thank you so much to all those of you who are watching our videos, liking and sharing them on social media, and subscribing to our YouTube channel. I'm so excited to be able to connect with you guys through these videos. This week I wanted to talk about something that has come up a little bit in my personal life, in the work life of Shaping Destiny, and it seems to be something that I run across a lot of people struggling with. Many of you have probably experienced this. You're driving along the side of the road and you see a homeless person on the corner with a sign that says, "Please help, veteran, starving children and family," something like that, right? Or maybe you have a friend that's always asking for money, never seems to have any of their own. Maybe you've gone or are planning on going on a short-term mission trip, domestically or internationally. Whatever it is, I believe as human beings, we should have, and many of us do have, an innate sense of wanting to help those in need. The poor, the widow, the orphan, whatever it is, we should be helping those, and a lot of us want to help. But how do we help? What's the best way to help? And this week, I wanted to talk about the difference between relief, rehabilitation, and development, so that you guys can use these tools and the differences between each of those three to determine the best way to help someone in need.
We are passionate about inspiring and empowering people, families, churches, leaders, orphan care workers, and children to shape their destinies.
Maybe you've heard about these three different stages of poverty alleviation. Maybe you haven't. But either way, it's always something good to be keeping in mind who it is that you're trying to help and where they are in their situation or in their life. There isn't a one-size-fits-all solution, especially when it comes to poverty or those that are in need. Experts say that there are three key stages to poverty alleviation: relief, rehabilitation, and development. For example, Shaping Destiny is a child sponsorship and leadership development organization. In regards to our child sponsorship, that is what we consider the basic level of relief effort to help these children that we serve in Cameroon. Many of them have lost their parents, they've been abandoned, they might be roaming the streets, maybe they're malnourished, they've dropped out of school. Whatever it is, they've encountered a crisis in their life, and they have fallen or dropped down. Envision like a slope. They've dropped down the slope, and they need immediate relief. This would look like nursing a malnourished child back to health, putting a child in a home and taking them off the streets where they're sleeping or staying, putting clothes on their back if they're walking around unclothed. These sort of relief efforts are the immediate first step response to somebody in need. However, what ends up happening often is that people stay in the relief stage, both of those that are trying to help and those that are needing help. And relief is only a band-aid solution. What needs to come next is rehabilitation. Rehabilitation starts right after the immediate needs are met through the relief stage, and its purpose is to restore the person to where they were before the crisis occurred in their life. A key difference between relief and rehabilitation is that relief is typically something you do for those in need, while rehabilitation is something you do with those in need. Using Shaping Destiny as an example, once a child is discovered that is in need, say they're roaming around on the street, they're malnourished, they're unclothed, and nobody knows who their caregiver is, the relief stage would bring them into our transition home. We would immediately take them to the doctor, get an examination, start filling them with nutritious food, and making sure that they have all their basic needs met. Then we guide them into the rehabilitation stage. And depending on their age, we want to work with them or with other community members. For example, reaching out to pastors or mentors in the area who can come and begin discipling them, counseling them through the tragedies that they've experienced. We would want to enroll them in school so that they could have a brighter future. We would want to find a biological family member who is able to take care of them, or place them with a pre-screened family in the area so they can begin receiving love and a sense of belonging. Now they are being restored to where they were before. They were abandoned, they were lost, they were abused, their parents died. They've already received the relief efforts, and now the rehabilitation is starting to restore them. And then comes the important and often never reached step of development. It is an ongoing process of helping the person or family or child restore the broken relationships. The broken relationship between them and God, between them and other people in their community, between them and themselves emotionally. Again, it's something you do with other people, not for other people. While rehabilitation restored them to their place before the tragedy occurred, the purpose of development is to help them reach farther and grow more than they ever were to begin with. Ideally, they would grow up. They would become well-rounded individuals. They would be able to contribute to society. They would be able to turn and help others who are in their same place. So whether you're working with orphan children or you have a heart for that homeless man that you always see on the side of the road, consider, what stage is this person in? Is it relief? Do they need immediate attention, like food or shelter or water? Is it rehabilitation? Do they need counseling or maybe a job or housing? Or maybe it's development. Do they need to be enrolled in school or partnered with a mentor, taught how to create a savings account and a budget? How do you best help them? One of the difficult parts of this process is that the easiest and quickest answer is immediate relief. Give them a handout or buy them some food, and you leave feeling like you've done a good deed. And you have, but it doesn't stop there. No one person can typically do all of these three stages, and no one solution or one stage is right for every person. But the best way for you to help someone in need is to consider their specific situation and how you can help in that situation. If you personally can't help, try giving them the assistance to find others who can. I hope this video was helpful for you as you try to explore ways that you can best help people in need. I think your loving and caring heart is beautiful, and we need more people like you in the world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!